Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Brenna. Hi, it's been so long, and I've been trying to find time to film coming back on here, but it just never seems to work out. But I want to be intentional about it. I want to do it. I want to be back. And so, hello. I did film kind of sort of like a little recap, I actually think last month, so I will put that in right here.
Hello everyone, welcome back. It has been the longest time, no talk. Pretty sure my last video was in December, maybe even before that, I can't remember. But hello, Noah is currently napping on the bed. My toddler is grabbing a snack. You can see the change of scenery. We have moved. We're currently living in a 300 square foot tiny house. And it is a tiny house. There are no other rooms. It's just one big room. And so filming has been very difficult because either one child's napping or the other one's napping and there's like a movie playing, or we all want to go outside, and we're living in my parents' backyard. They have a tiny house. And we've lived here since January 1. It is currently April 7th. Yes. I'm filming a video. And it has been an adventure because when we moved because one, we found mold in the house we were living in. We did not do like any sort of test to discover what kind of mold or where it was concentrated at. We just did an air test and it showed like very quickly growing mold in like basically what I'm assuming the air ducts, because it was an air test and there was a lot that grew on the ones that we had taped to our vents. And so we moved because of that, and so that was really hard because we had to pack in like a week and get rid of basically everything. We still kept our mattress, and so we'll see if that affects anything. Hopefully not. I mean, it's April and we're seeing progress with my son Noah's skin, which more to that. But yeah, we got rid of so many things. It was crazy. And we did that. We moved. We started a protocol with Savannah G, the lady who runs the Erasing Eczema pages on Facebook and on Instagram. She's incredible. She has reversed eczema in both of her kids and their severe food allergies. And so just working with someone that gives me hope is awesome, because in January we just went with a local pediatrician that was supposedly super holistic. They weren't, but honestly, she was recommending so many supplements, and Noah had just turned 6 months old, and so he wasn't eating food, and I wasn't interested in starting him on food because I knew that people with eczema typically tend to have food allergies, and we hadn't done any allergy testing on him yet, and I wanted to do that before introducing any foods. And some of the supplements too had like sesame oil, and I'm so thankful in one hand that when she told me we were going to do a food allergy test, she said we're also going to test for coconut and sesame. I was like, I didn't know sesame could be an allergy. Turns out my son had it, and I could have been giving him a supplement that had it in it, and we would have had like an anaphylactic reaction. But anyways, we discovered that he is highly allergic to all of the top 9 allergens.
Mama?
Yes, buddy?
I'm
Recording a video. The only thing that was not high was cod fish, and what we've discovered is even though he doesn't have a fish allergy, we believe he has a fish sensitivity, and fish does flare him. Whenever I had salmon, he had a pretty big flare on his body after his skin had been pretty clear for a little bit, and so that stinks. He basically, all of them were very high, like very high, but the highest was eggs and milk, and so we were prescribed EpiPen. But we discovered that was really hard, so that was a really big cut to my diet just with knowing the allergens. And then when we started our protocol with Savannah G, she also recommends cutting out all of the common triggers, and that is these. And so basically I just eat chicken.
What do you want? Animals?
There is a lot of animals. Bison, asparagus, Brussels sprouts, potatoes, sweet potatoes. Yeah, we discovered he's allergic to coconut, he's allergic to sesame as well, and then we had to cut out all of his other things. And so it's just been
It's a key, Mama.
an adventure. I've lost 20 pounds in 2 months.
Mama, it's a key.
A key? You found a key? Thanks. Oh, it's so heavy. Here you go. And so I have lost 20 pounds in 2 months because it has been an extreme diet.
Okay, now that you're kind of caught up on everything, I want to show you something that is blowing my ever-loving mind, okay? I got PR from Maybelline. Who am I? I feel like an imposter. I don't feel like this makes sense. Let me show you what's in here. It is all of their Teddy Tint Super Stays. I have the color Ribbon Tide on my lips right now. It is a really pretty, pardon my nails, I got them done. They look disgusting and my floor is disgusting, but I ripped them all off. So there's that. But I remember being in high school and watching all of the like beauty influencers that I loved, getting like makeup sent to them, and this is like a literal dream. And so this is like a kiss from heaven, from Jesus. So thank you, Jesus, and thank you, Maybelline, for sending me these, because this is wild. I'll cry if I think about it too much. Okay, we do this thing in our house where my husband, he leaves for work pretty early, and he gets home around 3 o'clock, and then I go out for a few hours and get some alone time. Sometimes I'll have my daily encounter. I already had it. Sorry, I'm gonna use you to close this box. So I had it earlier, so I'm not doing that right now. And I don't know what to do. I already went to Walmart the other day, so I don't feel like there's anything new to look at there. We don't have a house, so I don't need to look at home decor because there's nothing I can do with it. But I guess I could just look. I don't know. I need to go to H-E-B. I need to get some of my chips. These ones. They were called Artisan Tropics, but then they changed their brand to Really. So I need to get some of those. I need to get some tapioca flour to make some of my tiger nut flour pancakes because I can have those. And then I think that's it. Then I'll find something else to do. So, all right. See you later. Got the goods. The guy at the checkout, he was like, what is this? Is this like a banana? I'm like, it's cassava. It's like a potato. It's like a root vegetable. I'm like, my son, I basically either put it on myself or just say my son has severe food allergies because it's just weird to explain the whole thing, but these are delicious. These are so good. Really Foods. Listen, I don't think you understand. I could eat a bag of these a day. Sometimes I do. Biggest fan. I just went to Walmart because I don't know what else to do. And I walked around for a little bit. They had a few new pants in the women's section that were really cute. I literally ate this whole bag, by the way. I have 2 more, don't worry. They had really cute pants, like drawstring pants, like the Gap ones, but I didn't want to try them on. Didn't want to try them. And I got some chicken for dinners and some tapioca flour for my tiger nut flour pancakes. I'm gonna try ordering from Azure Standard. If you've ever heard of them, I actually don't know if I've already talked about them before, but basically it's like this ordering co-op place. My midwife's told me about it, but it's an actual like store. I don't know where the storefront is in America, but it's all like clean organic items, and so you can order a lot of things in bulk. It's like a clean Costco, but you don't have to have a membership, but you can do a drop site, and one of the drop sites is here in the town that I live in. And so I'm like, okay, I need to do that. So I'm ordering some tiger nut flour and ordering some tapioca flour from there, because getting tiger nut flour, it's like $20 a pound. It is really expensive, and I eat those pancakes like nothing. And I can get a 5-pound bag for like $50, and then tapioca flour for like $7 for like 5 pounds. And then I think they have my chips on there, so I'm gonna try ordering from there too. So that's what's in my cart. I'll show you whenever I get home. I'll show you my computer. But the pickup is towards the end of the month. So that's what we're doing. All right, let's go home.